Hello, hi there Virgos. I do hope that you're all well, and this is your March reading for love 2022, and this has been recorded on TikTok. So if you're watching me live as I do this, do say hey, hi and hello, but I will be jumping straight into the reading for you gorgeous Virgos. And I don't know, I feel like Virgos, you might not like me very much after I do this reading. I don't know, my guides as they start, they kind of give me like a hint of where we're going, and then like it can either get better or it can get worse. I always look for the positive because there is always a positive. There's always a learning out of everything. But your love reading starts like this. So this is for Virgos. If you're a Virgo or Sun, Moon or Rising, this is for you. And yeah. And I've not been saying as well, if you want to have a reading with me, the links are in my profile. Anyway, where do I begin? So you kind of had the energy, Virgo, of why is it that the universe keeps giving me these lessons? I am fed up of these lessons. I have done lessons. Why do I need to have another lesson? Why? It's my time. I deserve to be happy. Why am I going through yet another lesson? Why? That's your energy. And the other way that they're also showing this to me is like you have a black hole where anything that you try to attempt to do when it comes to love just gets sucked in and disappears. Poof, it's gone. So if you combine that with this kind of like, basically they're saying you have this kind of inner belief that you're battling with yourself, which is, I deserve now to be happy. Why does this keep happening? Why do I keep having these lessons? And why is it that everything that happens in love gets sucked into this black hole of oblivion? I'm tired of trying to figure it out. I'm tired of just tired. And you feel like things are really unfair. Like you're done with it. That's your energy. And in a way, my guides, because they're, what's the word I'm looking for? Objectional to this. They're saying, are you really done? Are you really fed up? Are you? Good. Because if you are fed up, then you might get it. Which is why some of you might not like me as I tell you this, because my guides are making me say stuff that I'm like, They're saying there's a reason why you keep repeating the lessons. There's a reason why you'll keep meeting the same person. It's a reason why things are not, you keep repeating the same cycles. You're supposed to get to this place of feeling very frustrated, very angry, very discontented, even down to the point where some of you who are deeply spiritual, like, I don't know if that's all good. I don't know, I don't feel like, I feel angry. Yeah. When you get to that place where you're like, do I believe in source, the universe, or God? Is it true? Because actually it feels like I'm being kicked in the crotch all the time. That's the energy you're in. They're saying, are you? We want you to be this angry. We want you to be this fed up. Because they're saying, for those of you which this applies, that's the only way that change is going to happen. I don't know what that was, but thank you. Yeah. Sometimes, and I hate to say it, when we think about manifesting, it feels beautiful, it feels lovely. But in order for the universe to give us what it wants, what we've been asking for, it will take us kicking and screaming. Again, thank you for the beautiful swan. I hardly do live, so I do apologise because I don't know what all these symbols mean. So thank you for that. So they're saying in order for you to basically get what you're manifesting, the universe has to take you kicking and screaming sometimes to it. Sometimes it has to wrench things or put you through cycles in order for you to learn. Think about if you were learning algebra. It's quite a hard thing to do, yeah? And let's say you're like, nope, I want to be the top of the class, because if I do that, it means I'm going to have the best job and the best income and my life will be happy. But you do the algebra and it's quite hard, and it's so hard that you're like, I'm going to look at TikTok, so I'm not going to do the work. Then it comes to the test you fail the test. So then you have to study some more, and then it gets a bit hard because you want it to be easy. And then you go on, do something else that distracts your mind. And then you fail again. It's hard because I say this, it makes it feel like it's your fault, and it's not. But actually, we sometimes choose the cycles that we're in. And in order for us to learn, in order for us to get what we're manifesting, we have to recognise the cycles that are not good for us, i.e. the people that we've been choosing, when we've not recognised the red flags, when we've been over-giving and the balance hasn't been right. All of those things. All those things that you have definitely told yourself, well, I've done those things because I thought I'd be a good person. I've done those things so I hope that they would stay. I've done those things because why would they leave? Why would they be disappointed? When actually, keep those. But when you have those red flags, when you see that someone's not giving you the same balance back, that was what was wrong. So Virgos, they're not happy that you're disconnected, that you're dissatisfied, that you keep going through lessons. But they are also happy that you are dissatisfied, because they're saying, now what are you going to do about it? What are you going to do about it, Virgos? And it doesn't matter if you're in a connection and you're miserable and you're thinking, why is that person not changing? They're saying, what are you going to do about it? If you're single and meeting the same person all over again, the same people, what are you going to do about it? If you are waiting, pining every day over somebody who's not returning or treats you a certain way, and you're fed up of it, what are you going to do about it? You're in this place for a reason, because this year, as I said in every video, is those of us who learn to let go of those negative cycles and take that risk, that leap of faith on ourselves to break those patterns. The universe will open doors. The universe will catch you and give you exactly what you wanted, what you've been trying to manifest. Not who, but what you've been trying to manifest. So for Virgos, if you've been feeling like you've been kicked in the crotch by the universe, yes, you have, on purpose. Because the universe is saying, what are you going to do about it? Yeah? What are you going to do about it? Sorry, sometimes my guides tell me stuff and I'm like, don't make me say that. They're saying, you've been making the wrong choices, so make the right one. Pick yourself. Pick yourself. You've got some air sign energy and fire sign energy that feels significant as to some of your dilemmas. So that might be applicable for some of you who's watching this. But they're basically, oh God, the analogies they're giving me. Can we choose a different analogy? Oh God. So I'll give it as a saying because maybe it's powerful, but I feel so rude when I say this, so please forgive me. But they're saying it's a bit like when a homeless person comes up to you for money and you want to help them out. So you give them money and then they go and take it and use it on drugs. You had good intentions because that's the nice person that you are. But unfortunately, they took advantage of you for needs that they weren't clear with you about. Does that make sense? It's such a horrible analogy, but that's what they were giving me. Sorry. I mean, effectively what they're saying is, instead of giving them the money, go and buy them food or give them some advice for them to help themselves. Oh, what a cute cat. Thank you. Now, if you can heed that advice and what you're going to do about energy, if you're going to take this kind of anger and use it, because sometimes anger can be a really good positive if it's used in the right way. If you're going to use that kind of fire, this fed up energy to your advantage, it should lead you to be basically put in a whole blockade of no's to people who will ever want to treat you that way. That you will stop ignoring the signs, that you won't give people chances. Yeah? You'll want to see the evidence that they're using that money in the right way. You'll want to. Yeah? Because when you do that, then literally you've opened the gates of manifestations for what you want. And I have to say, my guides have been quite specific with you guys, saying if you can do it, it will happen faster than any sign for you than any others. Yeah? Sorry. It's live. It's live. He's been good so far. He hasn't barked because he's not heard anything to trouble his dog mind, which is normally doorbells, and that actually wasn't my doorbell. It was the neighbour's doorbell that sounds like our doorbell. But he's like, you want to come and say hello, Darcy? No? Come here. Come on, come and say hello. Come on. No, you're not going to come the entire way, no. Come and say hello. Come. Oh, sorry. Come on, come and say hello. Can you see his head? There's Mr. Darcy. Here he is. He's the one who snores all the time. Mr. Darcy. He's had a haircut, so he's looking all handsome because he was a bit scraggly. Mr. Darcy. So, yeah, the most important thing I was saying is, if you can do this, use that kind of, I'm fed up, to put those boundaries. They're saying your manifestations will come in faster than anybody else's. You should not be afraid to say no. You should not be afraid to say I deserve better. You should not be afraid to say any of those things because it will come quicker than anybody else's. You want a better outcome? They're almost saying you need to do it for yourself. Stop rolling over. Stop giving in. Stop letting people treat you a certain way. Yeah? Because you're frustrated at the universe, but you're really frustrated with yourself, if you're being honest with yourself. So I'm going to pull a few cards just to see if there's any extra messages. Okay. Here we go. Oh. Yeah, a lot of fire sign energy. Sorry, this because I've got the King of Wands making you an offer. So I think for a lot of Virgos, expect fire signs to be particularly of interest to you romantically. Yeah, as you go forward as good matches to you. Particularly Sagittarius, but, you know, there's a lot of Virgos watching this, so all fire signs. But basically, they're just saying here, oh, and, well, Leo as well, sorry. Every time but they're just saying here there is an offer coming towards you that is not boring, but it also good, you know, in terms of the good match, in terms of character. You balance each other out in a nicer way. But they bring something to you in terms of you bring them the balance and the support, and they give you a lot of like spontaneous, creative type of energy, but also it's like a transfer. So the thing about this balance energy with the new person is they tick your boxes, but you gain something or they gain something that the other doesn't have in their personality, which is like nicely balanced in that kind of energy. Again, this card has come out a lot for signs when I've been doing this, and this is the card about, again, for me, is the theme of this month, which is you need to get yourself off that rocky water where you could sink, yeah, that choppy water, pack up your stuff and get on that solid ground land. Only you can do it. You have to move on from yourself and the cycles and the everything, yeah, because you're heading, this for me is one of the connection cards. This for me is more about new connections in particular, but more connections that are healthier and balanced, where you're traveling together side by side in a healthy way. There's no doubt that they are equal to you. Yeah? That's where you'll be heading. And my guys want to remind you, faster than any signs, if you can do it. So if you're sitting here in August going, but my life is still shit, don't blame me or them, because they're saying, what are you going to do about it? That's pretty much what they're saying. They're saying it's on you to not accept less. To not accept less. Yeah? I wasn't going to pull another card, but I'm so glad I did. Oh, the Lovers card. Like the best card. That's just for me a double, triple, quadruple confirmation that you're heading in that direction if you do this work. Yeah? You'll have it all, but also, again, I mean, this has a different meaning in star signs, and it doesn't mean Leo, but for me it's Leo for a number of reasons. Another signifier that it's a fire sign, you're probably more likely, a lot of you heading towards. Yeah? Anyway, I'm going to jump on to the next one because I've got 55 55 minutes to get the rest done, because then I've got to go and do some actual other work with some clients. So I've only got 55 minutes and I need to go to the toilet and all that sort of stuff. So I'll be back soon with the next star sign. So I'll be back.